First thing I had to do is figure out where that main vacuum port was going to go. Then put temp plastic in there, kind of figure out where I needed my vacuum to flow through, and then put in some other little cover pieces, put some port holes in to direct the vacuum and plug areas I didn't want to lose the vacuum. And after all that, fit the platen piece on and then figure out how to get that to seal down, which I found out the rubber seal stuff works very well. Got some of the absorbent pad, kind of trimmed it to fit in the areas that I was needing it. Definitely need it over here where the pump is. And then I got, hopefully this won't be too high and it'll make a good seal for the vacuum. And this is rubber window seal, sorry. It's very squishy. And it's got double-sided tape on it. So I just cleaned that off and then tape that on there. But yeah, like the air channel, this has all been opened up. All those ribs and stuff inside have been taken out. And holes have been opened up in here. So this is a little air vacuum channel. It's got a little cross flow right here on this area. And these link up underneath this, which goes up underneath into this side. I did have to go through the bottom a little bit, but you don't see the bottom. And then it turns out I didn't need to go all the way. It's like just up to here I had to go, because I needed this area free for there's a mechanism that comes over this area. So I needed to make that gap. So the air vacuum comes in here, sucks air in, goes across underneath here into the main channel, and then for here it goes over down a little bit into this channel, into the main, and then vacuums out. And then there's also the area where air can go on each side of this divider. I was trying to leave as much as I could of all the ribs to give it the structural strength, because that's what all that mounts on, is all this plastic. And I wanted to still keep it as rigid as possible. The more ribs you take out, the more flimsy it gets. So as you can see, it's doesn't flex. It's actually a little bit more rigid than what it was, because I do underneath it, there is a little bit of changing on how the ribs are, but then it's completely linked all across and then up to here and in this area. So it made it a little stronger. And yeah, it looked a little bit more pretty. I had a big oops over here, but needed to drop it down for that little bar that runs right across. It sits on the level of this, and I didn't realize that I had this a little higher than that level. So when I set the whole thing back in, it was sitting up that much higher. So I had to cut that, drop it down, and then work the plastic again. And this is not ABS. This is the high strength polystyrene. So this is what happens. But I got this is epoxied from underneath, so that one's fine, but it looks like poo-poo even more so. I was trying a different type of plastics to weld it in, but the white is ABS and the black is hips. They don't mix. And there, plastic bonder. That's the stuff that was used underneath. And that's all done. All right, now to get that back on here. And I'll be back with that.